Hello everybody, welcome to another video, and today I'm showing you footage of me leveling from 15 to 20 on my new Shaman, which is on my original realm, Natherism US. It's where I played when I first started the game back when Burning Crusade launched in January or February 2007. Man, it's crazy. I mean, like I said in the other video, I'm a huge sucker for nostalgia, and I'm having a really good time. I mean, I really am, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully continue playing. I mean, as you guys know, and you see your friends do this too, your interest in WoW kind of goes in and out, and sometimes you might not be too interested in it, but I'm having a good time right now, and that's what matters the most to me. I'm not really thinking about too far down the future, and I would say for you guys too, don't worry too much. Like I have a YouTube channel and you guys are watching my stuff and I'm like, hey, I'm leveling a Death Knight, and then it's like, hey, I'm leveling a Shaman. And I think, while that could be annoying for some people, I think that's real. I mean, we all do that. We have classes that we pick up and we're like, you know what, let's level this right now. You get bored of it and you leveled something else until something keeps your interest enough. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I went into RFC. I queued for a random dungeon. And I don't think I've leveled in RFC since the change, which is kind of hard to believe because it happened a really long time ago. But I'm pretty sure I've never gone in here yet. Although, you know what, I think I might have on my monk, because I did do a lot of dungeons on my monk. But a lot of this was not familiar to me, and I didn't remember any of it, obviously, because it is redone with new mobs in there. Like those dog-looking things, those flame dogs, almost like, I don't know. I didn't ring a bell, even though I'm pretty sure I went in here on my monk, because I did do a lot of dungeons on my monk, but I don't know, none of this seems familiar. I wasn't doing great DPS, even though it's my first dungeon. I figured I'd do better damage because I do have a ton of heirlooms. I have 2 heirloom maces. I have an heirloom helm, chest, legs. What else? Shoulders. So I'm pretty decked out in heirlooms, so leveling's going pretty quickly for me. But I also don't have, Wind Fury. It's the spec. I mean, your DPS really matters depending on your level and how much of your abilities you have. So I'm not really worried about it too much. I know it'll ramp up later on. Some classes scale better than others. I did try to do a battleground, and holy crap, man! I don't remember the last time I did a low-level battleground. It was brutal. I mean, we were getting just demolished. I mean, it was really bad. I was getting one-shot by rogues, and I literally had no chance. I had no chance at all. I actually did that on a hunter. This is a low-level hunter that I got to level 20. This is before I did my shaman. It was like a day or two. But I mean, yeah, I was getting this killed. It was really sad. And they were fighting this giant lava worm. Pretty awesome looking. I don't even remember this. So I really might not have been in this dungeon since it's been changed. And you know what's really cool too? It's really cool that they have such cool looking bosses here, because I remember when I first started the game, oh, it's pretty cool, here's your boss, here you're fighting. But with these new revamped, low-level dungeons, you really see some cool stuff. Right at the start of the game, you hit level 15, you could literally fight that giant worm. And it's like, you couldn't see that before. That's a really awesome kind of first experience of a dungeon, for a new player. But then ultimately I've thought of, well, what about when they're max level? I know what was pretty cool when I first started playing was, you'd start off, the dungeons were pretty cool, but then the higher level you got, the dungeons got even cooler. And it was almost kind of an incentive to see what was next. They still have that, it's still kind of like that, and maybe it's not as much as I remembered, but I'd never think of fighting some giant lava worm, when I first started the game. But nonetheless, I still am having a great time. Like I said before, I did get to level 20. I am continuing to level more, and I'm playing a lot more Hearthstone. So hey, by the way, Leave me a comment below and let me know if you guys got into the Hearthstone beta, because they did a final wave of invites. It's their last wave of invites until they open beta up to everybody, which I'm really excited for. I really, really, really recommend you guys trying the game out. It is a lot of fun, I'm telling you. I don't know, it's a lot of fun. But anyway, I'm not going to ramble on anymore. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.